Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be reading some emails people have sent me and just asking for advice. If you want me to answer your questions on a video, I'd love to do that. Write in, I'll put in the comments the email that you can write into and I'll answer it on air if you want me to.
Can chickens have epilepsy? Have people ever thrown batteries or pennies at you? What if they lowered you out of a spaceship? Is it hard for you to eat chicken?
Okay, so first we got an email from Emily. Hi Jake, went on amazing dates with this guy. 3 amazing dates. Heaps of chemistry, conversation flowed well. Good chemistry, good compatibility, that's good. And he even mentioned planning something for the weekend. Sounds pretty promising. Then nothing, completely ghosted, no explanation. I'm confused and a bit hurt. Well, of course, yeah. Emily's 28. The first thing we got to establish here is, was she actually ghosted? Some girls tell me, oh, I was ghosted. And I say, oh, okay, well, send me a screenshot of the messages. And I see a screenshot. And the last thing they said to each other was, good night. And then that's it. And she goes, he ghosted me. That's not ghosting.
You said he ghosted you.
That's just, you guys aren't communicating. That's not ghosting. Ghosting is if you were to send him a message and say, hey, I had a great date. How are you feeling? What are you up to tomorrow? Like you're asking engaging questions and he doesn't reply for at least 3 days. And then you're being ghosted, right? So I guess the question I have for Emily is, were you actually ghosted? If you were actually ghosted after 3 dates, that's pretty shitty. I don't hate ghosting. A lot of people say it's terrible. I don't hate it. If you get ghosted after 1 date, it's not too bad. If you do 3 dates and get ghosted, that's pretty shitty. That's not great. The general rule across the board is if you get ghosted, the guy doesn't like you. That's it. Your ideal partner would never ghost you. If someone really likes you, they're not going to ghost you. So Emily, I guess he just didn't really like you.
He just fucking told you he doesn't like you.
He is not interested.
The other thing to think about is, were you really ghosted? So you got to do the ghosting test. So if you think you're being ghosted, you got to send a test message. It's got to be positive. It's got to be flirty. It's got to make the other person want to reply. Okay, so a ghosting test message example would be something like, hey cutie, how's your day going? I bet your legs are sore running through my thoughts all day. I can't wait to kiss you, with a winky face. Really flirty, funny. It makes the other person want to reply. If someone doesn't reply to that message, they don't like you. They're definitely ghosting. When you're in the dating game, you're dating people and you're talking to people, your ideal partner won't make you feel confused about things. He'll make you feel very certain about what's happening. The thing with each date, Emily, which you really want to work on, is you want to try to build attraction on each date. So the first date, he likes you a 7 out of 10. Second date should be an 8 out of 10. Third date, 8.5 out of 10. Fourth date, 9 out of 10. And so on and so forth. He should like you a little bit more on each date. If you're not consistently building attraction on each date, then it's going down, okay? And he's not going to like you and you're going to get ghosted and nothing's going to happen. So try a little bit harder with feminine energy, feminine communication, a little bit more flirty, a little bit more fun, trying to build that attraction on each date.
Oh, it's so romantic.
Emily, I hope that helped.
Jake, help me out. Help me out. Jake, help me.
All right, here's another email. This is from Darren. He's 41. My wife and I are more like roommates. We're married for 7 years. We've got kids, full-time jobs, and a mortgage. Normal, yep. But the romance is completely gone. Okay, that's bad. We don't fight, but we don't connect either. I feel like I'm living with a roommate. Can we fix this? I think so. Yeah, I think we can fix that 100%. It's a very good sign that you guys don't fight. That is good. So in a 10 out of 10 relationship, guys, arguing doesn't happen. It's not a thing. So that's really, really good. Darren, what you guys need to do is you need to do the fundamentals. Okay, write this down, Darren, if you're listening. These fundamentals are things like intimacy 3 times a week. I want you to sleep together, intercourse, 3 times a week on average.
We're going to put this fight on hold and go have sex.
I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos! It's the greatest moment of my life! Unless you screw it up with whatever it is you're about to say.
2 20-second hugs a day. That's going to help. I want you to go on a date once a week. So Darren, ask your wife on a date and take her on a proper date. Just the 2 of you guys. Get a babysitter. Just the 2 of you guys. So go up to her and say, hey, honey, can I take you on a date this Friday? I've organized the babysitter. I've organized where we're going. You're going to have a great time. I just want you to look fantastic. And also, no arguing, but you don't argue anyway, so that's fantastic. And do a dual hobby or a dual goal. You might take a tango class or some sort of hobby with other people. Do those fundamentals, that will definitely help. And also what I find in marriages like this, where it's starting to fade away, you got to reestablish the masculine and feminine energy. Now that is complicated, so I'm not going to get into it too much right now, but masculine and feminine energy in a nutshell, Darren, masculine energy is leadership, ambition, decisiveness, and protection. Feminine energy is nurturing, caring, supportive, and joyous. It is tricky. It does take a lot of practice. Start with the fundamentals. That'll help a lot.
I'm going back to the basics.
Another email I have from Mia. Hi, Jake. I love my boyfriend, but he gets jealous anytime I talk to another guy. One thing I've got to say about jealousy, guys, jealousy is a normal human emotion, which we developed and evolved over hundreds of thousands of years.
It's really a miracle of evolution.
We have the emotion of jealousy for a specific reason. So it's okay sometimes to feel a little bit jealous. It only becomes a problem if it's really excessive and extreme. Then it becomes toxic. But a little bit of jealousy is actually okay, as long as your partner shouldn't be exacerbating it. So he gets jealous anytime I talk to another guy. He checks my phone. I do teach full phone transparency. So guys, I don't even have a password on my phone. Don't need it.
You're the head of security and your password is password?
Questions my DMs. Should have nothing to hide anyway, technically, and it's exhausting. It would be exhausting if someone doesn't trust you. I agree with you there. I haven't cheated or lied. Is this something that we can improve? So this sounds like a mindset issue, Mia. The problem is here, he's full of fears, insecurities, overthinking, and he's also self-sabotaging, which is very, very bad. You can do everything right in a relationship, but if you're with someone who has a bad mindset, it's going to be almost impossible to actually achieve a 10 out of 10 properly. That's the problem. Mia, your relationship can be improved if your boyfriend's mindset improves. Can you improve this? Short answer, yes. What you want to do is you want to push your boyfriend to do more things which is going to help with his mindset. Positive social hobbies. Soccer, football, some sort of sport. Go on walks with you, exercise, like healthy. I want him to do healthy things, okay? And the more time you guys spend together, the less jealous he'll be as well. I got another email. This is from Phil. He's 35. Hey, Jay, my girlfriend shares every detail of our relationship with her best friend. That is bad. That's bad. I don't like that. Every fight, every issue, that's very bad. That's bad, Phil. That's a red flag. It's like dating two people. I value privacy. How do I set boundaries and make her feel like I'm cutting her out? I had this exact same conversation with another girl I'm coaching, Phil, the other day. Same exact thing is happening. She didn't understand that her sharing the issues of a relationship with her best friend was making her husband angry.
No! No! No!
She didn't understand why her husband is angry. I said, hey, you can't do that. You can't talk behind your husband's back about the relationship issues. She said, well, everyone does it. I don't care. You can't do it. It's bad for the relationship. Do not do that. So Phil, I don't care if it's her best friend. She should not share anything negative. She can share positive things, but nothing negative about the relationship. That is completely inappropriate. And it's also what I call a form of negative reassurance on the relationship. You need to have a very hard talk with her, Phil. This isn't a boundary conversation. So be aware, guys. Remember the hierarchy of communication. Feminine communication, small boundaries, medium boundaries, hard conversations, hard boundaries. This is a hard conversation. Okay, this isn't a boundary. Okay, a hard conversation is something which takes quite a while, like at least 5 minutes to talk through, like a proper conversation. It's a hard conversation. A boundary is fast, like, hey, don't do that. That's a boundary. So you need to sit down with her and say, hey, this is unacceptable. I'm not gonna allow this rubbish in my relationship, in my life. You can't do that ever again. Sharing anything negative about our relationship with other people is completely inappropriate. I'm not going to tolerate it. Don't do it ever again. It's a total red flag. Don't ever do it. She'll probably get upset and you go, that's it. I still love you a lot. Okay, I'm going to be with you forever, but don't do that ever. I'm not going to accept that. A very serious, stern conversation. Give her reassurance on the back end as well that you love her a lot and you're going to be with her forever, but that hard conversation is very important. That is a clear line, Phil. 100%. All right, guys, last email for today. It's from Brianna. She's 25. Hey, Jake, we've been together 9 months and my boyfriend still hasn't posted a single picture of us. This is a big problem. I hear this exact thing a lot. You have to post your partner on social media.
Did you know that there's no option to choose friends with benefits as your relationship status?
He says he's private, but I feel like he's hiding me. Is this a real concern or insecurity on my part? No, Brianna, it is a real concern. I'm going to tell you why. So some people say, well, I'm a private person. I don't like sharing what I'm doing. Here's the problem with social media. If you're not directly advertising the fact that you're in a relationship, by default, you're advertising the exact opposite, which is you're single. So someone should look at your social media and know you're in a relationship. social media is advertising you. You're advertising it to people you don't know from all around the world. That's what social media is. A lot of people think, well, you know, my social media is private and I only have people on it. Shut up. I guarantee there's people looking at your social media right now who you don't know. That's how social media works. So you must advertise the fact that you're in a relationship. You don't have to go crazy about it, but you have to say, I'm in a relationship. Here's a picture of my partner. I'm so in love. With your ideal partner, he should be so in love with you that he wants to shout it from the rooftops.
I just love you. I just want to go to the rooftops and scream, I love my best friend Evan.
We should go up on my roof.
If a guy wants to hide the fact he's in a relationship with you, that's definitely 100% a red flag. Now, how do you remedy the situation? You need to put it in his head that it's fun. The wrong way to go about it would be to say, why don't you ever post me on social media? Don't you love me? That's the wrong way to go about it. That's no good. You got to go from a positive point of view. So you take it, hey, let's look at this waterfall. Let's take a cute selfie. You should post that photo on Facebook. That was great. That's how you go about it. Motivating, feminine type communication. That's the key. Do it like that, Brianna. If he doesn't do it, right? Say you take a nice photo and say, hey, you should post that on social media. Oh, no, I don't want to share anything to social media. And you could say, well, you shared that photo last week of you playing football. Why wouldn't you share this photo? So, oh, I don't like, sharing anything personal. Then you have a problem. Then you got to sit down and have a proper hard conversation. Because if a guy does that, guaranteed there's someone in his social media who he doesn't want to know that he's in a relationship. He wants to appear single so that other girl he can still have a shot with. It's a huge red flag. So Brianna, try the soft, feminine communication first and then work down the triangle with boundaries and hard conversations, okay? Guys, great job with these emails. If you want me to answer any of these emails on a podcast, on a video like I'm doing now, email me. I'll put the email in the comments. I'm going to do more of these, guys, so I hope these help a lot. They're pretty fun. I like helping you guys. I want to help as many of you guys as possible achieve a 10 out of 10. Some of you guys are in terrible situations, really bad. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10, but you can't do it when you're in a shit situation. So if you're in a really bad situation, either fix it or get out. Thanks for watching.